everybody, it's me, Becky. I am finally doing one of those YouTube videos that you all have been asking me for a very long time, and I'm really sorry about that. Tonight is officially the first video. I did a test run a few weeks ago in my pajamas and posted it, but didn't really tell anybody about it because it was crazy. And this one might not be much better, but at least I have some lipstick on. I am right now sitting in my bedroom, and as a true chronic illness warrior, as a lot of you like to say, I am sitting here at 2:20 in the morning Eastern time, New York City time, Manhattan time, girl with insomnia time, because I don't sleep because I'm hopped on tons of medications all the time. And I think a lot of you can relate to that. So I'm hoping that we will be able to bond in the coming weeks and years and for however much longer, relating to the struggles that we might have to deal with as individuals and in some cases as young people. So I'm hoping that these videos serve as a purpose to really support a lot of you and to answer some questions on how an average individual gets through the day. So let's start from the beginning. I am making these videos because I want to, as I said, serve as a support system to many of you. And for the first video, a lot of my Instagram followers requested that I sort of get into the background of why I am where I am and what my story is and all of that good stuff. So I will try to make it short and sweet because I know these things can be boring. But basically, I am 31 years old. As many of you know, I was diagnosed at 18 months old with sarcoidosis, which is an autoimmune disease. It's an inflammatory condition, so I have arthritis in all of my joints, every single last freaking one of them. And you can see sort of by my hands, my awesome, crazy, unopposable, can't talkable thumbs. I have a hard time hailing cabs. No, I'm just kidding. I have an actually really easy time hailing cabs because I'm a warrior in the streets. But I lost my train of thought, which is brain fog, which a lot of you experience also. But the reason that I am sitting here is because I have been sick my whole life and I've had to overcome a lot of adversity, which I'm sure a lot of you can also relate to. And if some of you are struggling, then I'm hoping that we will be able to get through this together. I am sitting in my bed. I live in Manhattan. I've been living here for a few years. I'm originally from New York. And basically, I went away to college when I was 18, 17, whatever it was, my senior year of high school. I went away to college, upstate New York, because my parents don't know that I know this, but one night I was in my living room in my parents' house as a high school student, and I overheard my parents talking upstairs about how I would never be able to survive on my own. And, you know, in fairness to them, I think it was more fear and concern, we'll go with concern, that they had for me as a young woman going out into the world as a physically disabled individual. But it pissed me off. And so I took that and I ran with it, and I went 5 hours away from home and I killed it, actually. I lived upstate for 4 years in college, and then when I graduated, I moved in with some friends, and we'll get to that at another time. And I went to grad school and the whole nine, but I missed New York, or really this part of New York, because I guess that's considered New York up there. And I moved back down here, and there's lots more to the story, but ultimately I ended up in Manhattan, which is great, actually. I mean, it's not really the kind of city that is really handicap accessible in a lot of ways, but you have to really know your city, know your shit, and really plan. And I don't know any chronically ill individual that can get away without planning anyway. So no matter where you live or what you're doing, it's always a good idea. So here I sit.